Hey everybody, I hope you got through your night and woke up feeling motivated, encouraged, optimistic, enthusiastic, inspired, empowered, positive, and love from above. The thing of what you feel anyway about yourself. You need to reevaluate your circumstances, understand where you're at in life, and make a change. You have a choice to definitely make a change. This is what gets me on a day-to-day, weekly, monthly, annual basis. You always hear people complaining about they're not making enough money. They're not happy with their financial situation. They're not getting where they want to get in life. Well, the problem remains with this. You're not doing more than you've already done, so you'll never be more than you've already been. That's a fact. If you don't go at any job, business, place of employment, somewhere where someone hired you to pay you for your services, if you don't go above and beyond, go outside the box of the requirements of your job, if you don't search and destroy the certain ideas, thoughts, measures, situations, processes, to see what you can do to incline yourself within that particular place of employment, you're not going to make anything more than you're already making. The problem is people expect to get paid for more money, expect to get paid more money for being dedicated to never leaving, dedicated to the idea of never leaving, but never doing more than they've already done. You think you're going to make more money by just being there for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, whatever it may be. A dedicated employee, hoorah, you did a great deed. You stayed within the confines of a particular employment agency. You didn't go above and beyond. You did exactly what you were told. You were systematic. Your job requirements stayed within a particular skill set, so you didn't advance on any level. You didn't allow yourself to go above and beyond the reach of what it is that you do. You just stayed within the systems that your job required you to do. And you expect more money. You expect growth. You expect it to make more because you were such a dedicated employee. Great job. No, it doesn't work that way. If you don't do more than you've already done, you'll stay and be where you've always been. You got to go outside the box. You got to find what it is that makes the company tick. You got to find, search, and destroy everything you can about that place of employment. You got to figure out what makes that place tick. Find their proprietary data. Find out everything you could in every shape, form, and fashion of the structure of that employment agency, job, whatever it is you have, business, position, wherever you're at in life at that particular job, because you're never going to do your work, apparently, if you don't want to go above and beyond. You're not going to reach outside the boundaries of what it is that you're supposed to do because you expect more for doing less. And you don't want to do more than you've already done, which is quite pathetic because, the only way to succeed in life is to figure out what you're meant to do and go above and beyond any and all expectations. That's the only way you're going to succeed. And people crack me up when they're complaining about getting more hours. I don't get enough hours. That's just another thing. But you don't want to work more hours. You complain about the hours you already have. Then when you're supplied with a sufficient amount of hours to give you more, you complain about that. So people out there in the world, if you want to find yourself in a better circumstance, in a different circumstance, making more money, being able to pay your bills in another way, have money in your savings, your bank account, money in your pocket, your safe, in the purse of your loved one or significant other. If you want to find financial stability, it's going to take time. It's going to take effort. It's going to take hard work. But at the same token, you have to incline yourself on every level, physically, mentally, and spiritually. You have to go through some type of instruction and practice. Find your work. Find that thing that makes you, that drives you, that inspires you, that encourages you, that thing that makes you tick. What's inside your heart? What makes you want to be more, do more, go harder? What's your GPT? What makes you a dominating contender? What gives you direction and influence? And what continued instruction and practice do you go through to grow on every level? Do not chase success. Create value within yourself and success will follow. That's only half true, because if you don't apply the skill set that you've been handed, the knowledge that you have, the understanding that you can move forward with, It's meaningless. Knowledge is power, as they say. That knowledge is only power if you know how to use it. That knowledge is only power if you know how to apply it. That knowledge is only power if you take that skill set and move forward with it and sharpen those skills that knowledge supplied you with. So at the end of the day, if you're broke, you're insecure, you're financially unstable, but you're moving forward in the direction you're supposed to be moving forward because you want to achieve more, I applaud you. God bless you. Godspeed. Do everything you can and keep grinding. Don't stop. Stomp the yard. You know, be a gorilla in this concrete jungle. It's just the way it is. But if you're one of them dudes or women or individuals or family members, whatever you want to call yourself, people of the world, as they say, they want to call themselves they now. I don't know what that's about. But you want to earn more for doing less and complain about it the whole way, stay out of my way. Stay out of everybody else's way that wants to succeed and go above and beyond. Stay out the real people's way that want to do more than they've already done so they can be more than they've already been. Stay out of the way if you're in the way. It's not part of GPT. GPT is a way of life. It's who we are, what we do, why we do it, where we do it, how we do it, with whom we do it with, if anyone. It's being a dominating contender, having direction and influence, going through continued instruction and practice, and never settling for less. Knowing who you are, what your worth is, where you're going, that the possibilities in life are continually, utterly, endlessly endless. Know your worth in this world, people. Know what know your worth. Know that you're physically, mentally, and spiritually, emotionally capable of being more than what it is you think you are. Drive, ride, fly, steer, dive, do whatever you got to do. Blessings. GPT 360, do some out.